Good morning. Our topic for today is all about consumer profiling. Consumer profiling is the practice where companies gather personal data from individuals through various channels like website registrations, surveys, social media engagement, and online contests. This information is also harvested using cookies and tracking software, which analyze a user's browsing habits to infer interests and preferences. While these technologies enable personalized advertising, they raise privacy concerns due to the collection of data without explicit consent. Offline, similar tactics are employed when consumers use credit cards, participate in loyalty programs, or engage with other services, contributing to extensive databases without necessarily consenting to their information being shared with marketing firms. These firms compile vast amounts of data to understand consumer behavior, preferences, and purchasing motivators, aiming to tailor products and advertisements to individual tastes. However, the effectiveness of these practices is tempered by growing concerns over data usage and privacy. The anonymity of data collected via cookies is maintained unless personal information is volunteered, which can then potentially expose more sensitive details. The debate over consumer profiling centers on the ethics of collecting and selling personal information without explicit permission, highlighting significant privacy issues within the marketing industry. Companies that fail to secure customer data or disrespect privacy often face significant consequences, including lost business and potential legal actions. A data breach, defined as the unauthorized access or release of sensitive information like credit card details and social security numbers, can impose substantial costs on an organization. These costs, which can average nearly $200 per compromised record, stem from several sources including lost business opportunities, public relations efforts to repair the company's image, and customer support expenses like information hotlines and credit monitoring services for affected individuals. The 2013 Target data breach exemplifies the severe financial repercussions of such incidents. It impacted 40 million debit and credit card accounts and compromised the personal information of up to 70 million customers. The breach resulted in over $248 million in expenses for Target, though this was mitigated somewhat by a $90 million insurance payout. The costs encompassed future liabilities, such as reimbursements for credit card fraud and civil lawsuit liabilities, as well as immediate expenses like card reissuance fees and investments in security enhancements. The breach also contributed to a significant drop in Target sales, with an $800 million decrease in the fourth quarter of the fiscal year 2013, partly attributed to eroded customer trust. Additionally, financial institutions bore over $200 million in costs for issuing replacement cards, with the potential for up to $100 million more in fraudulent charge costs. Identity theft involves the unauthorized use of personal information like names, social security numbers, or credit card details to commit fraud or other crimes. Thieves might make unauthorized charges on a victim's credit card, open new financial accounts in their name, or obtain government benefits. Such information is also sold on the black market. The Identity Theft and Assumption Deterrence Act classifies identity theft as a federal crime, with severe penalties including up to 15 years in prison and fines up to $250,000. Organizations often hesitate to disclose data breaches to avoid negative publicity and possible legal action from affected customers. Nonetheless, it's crucial for victims to be informed about breaches to safeguard themselves. Public companies are obligated to report significant data breaches to the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, yet between January 2010 and September 2016, only 95 out of 2,642 breaches at publicly traded companies were reported. This discrepancy is often attributed to the breaches not being considered material enough to affect investment decisions, though the SEC has not yet prosecuted any company for failing to disclose a data breach. Most states have laws mandating timely notification to both the state and affected consumers if a data breach compromises significant amounts of consumer data. In the past 6 years, around 300 publicly listed U.S. companies reported cybersecurity incidents, though not always promptly. For instance, the New York Attorney General fined the Trump Hotels chain $50,000 for delayed reporting of breaches involving around 70,000 credit card numbers and other personal data. The settlement also required Trump Hotels to enhance security measures, including annual employee training and regular software security testing. The discussed topics highlight the critical importance of data privacy and security in the digital age, underscoring the various ways personal information can be compromised and the far-reaching consequences of such breaches. Companies engaging in consumer profiling and data collection practices face the challenging task of balancing the benefits of personalized services against the imperative need to protect user privacy. The instances of data breaches, as exemplified by the Target case, demonstrate the substantial financial and reputational damage companies can incur, emphasizing the high cost of failing to safeguard consumer data. Furthermore, identity theft poses a significant risk to individuals, leading to potential financial loss and legal complications, with perpetrators facing severe penalties under federal law. The reluctance of organizations to disclose data breaches due to fear of negative publicity and potential litigation highlights a transparency issue in the corporate handling of consumer data. While regulatory requirements, such as those mandated by the Securities and Exchange Commission and state laws, aim to ensure that affected parties are informed and can take protective measures, compliance is inconsistent, and enforcement varies. Collectively, these topics underscore the urgent need for robust data protection measures, stringent regulatory compliance, and greater transparency from organizations in handling data breaches. They also stress the importance of legal frameworks at both the federal and state levels to deter identity theft and ensure that victims have recourse. As digital interactions and data collection continue to proliferate, fostering a culture of privacy and security becomes paramount for building trust between consumers and companies, ultimately protecting individuals and the integrity of the digital economy. So that ends my topic. This is Natalie Shane Aninan. Thank you for watching and have a great day ahead.